against the Adamson Soaring Falcons. UE getting it back. It's either on Orquez or on Chauca. Manalang bringing this one downhill against Orquez, a much taller defender. 1.5 gone. Connor against Jeric. Sawat, they swing it to the other side. Manalang using the Beltran screen, looking for a teammate. Sawat puts it on the floor. Manalang open for 3. Short, but Connor right there to clean up the mess.
Because of the closeout by their big guy in Saldivar, opened up the offensive rebound against the smaller white shirts underneath.
And that's our Jollibee 100% amazing move of the quarter. Aaron Fermin forcing this one up. Ball deflected. UE back the other way, pushing it. Connor deciding to drive. Saw the open lane, and Connor bangs that one home. UE with 2 straight baskets. 8 minutes remaining here in the second quarter to take the 4-point lead. Back to the ball game. Here are the supporters of the University of the East watching here inside the Big Dome on a Wednesday. This completes again our triple header today. Chris Connor on the attack here. McDonald's instant replay. Connor scores the deuce, giving UE a more comfortable cushion. The amount of time remaining here in the second quarter, and Adamson rather will have the ball.
2-2-1 3/4 court press by the Red Warriors after a timeout.
Camacho.
Easily crossed by Adamson.
Jeric firing, and Jeric knocks it down. Now Anmisi for the 3.
Did I just say easy? That's an easy shot for Anmisi, which is hard for others.
And that is our pure gold, always panalo move coming from Jeric Anmisi. Here's Tolentino on top to Beltran. Beltran looking for Connor. Good denial here by Chauca, and then Adamson forcing the turnover. Good activity coming from Aaron Fermin and Chauca.
You're right, and this was the one after the 2-2-1. He easily crossed. Good pass. Chauca, Anmisi, he can do that in his sleep.
Jeric now with 6 points in the game. Second bucket in the first half. Chauca on the pull-up. That one rattling in and out. 1-point lead held by the Red Warriors. Manalang setting up Sawat. Sawat goes around. Nahirapan kay Camacho.
Might have been partially blocked.
Chauca on the sidestep, leaving it up for Fermin, who throws up a wild one. Thought he got contact on his way up, but no whistle was blown.
A little bit out of control.
Yeah.
Right there, up in the air. Sorry about that, Martin.
No problem. Connor. Again off the screen, Chris Connor getting active here. And he got tagged on his way up on taking the shot by Jeric Anmisi.
You gotta love the activity by Connor, especially after airballing his first shot from the outside. We saw the drive, which the first drive, which he was open also, and this one right here. And not settling, just staying aggressive, and earns these 2 free throws.
Yeah. Chris Connor extra aggressive in his entry here up in the ball game. And on the other side, John Apacible back in for the University of the East. You saw earlier, scored 7 points in the first quarter. Looking to do more damage here. But Jeric catching fire here in the second quarter. Jeric Anmisi is up to 9 points in our game.
Question that we asked before the game is, can Jeric Anmisi get out of this 2-game slump? The answer?
Yeah.
An emphatic yes.
5th deadlock of the game at 27 all. Camacho got the fake, got Apacible to commit, and a good patient move. 4 minutes eclipsing.
Adamson now the one putting pressure from the backcourt.
Here's the find. Connor against the smaller Chauca on the fade. Connor converts again.
A good play off a timeout right there. Little action on the baseline. Cross from the other side. Gets it on the block. Connor looks very confident in his first half after airballing his first shot.
And he's got 8 points across his name. Here's Anmisi. Floats it up off the glass and in, and he enters double figures with 11 points. Talking about Jeric Anmisi.
1 for 9 coming into this ball game from downtown. only 26% from the field, but now with 11 points, above 50% in the first half.
That's right, Apasible forcing that one up. No good on the post-up move. Jerick again, gaining confidence here from straight away. Doesn't get the bounce. Tolentino with a rebound. Manalang, ooh, the collision there between Manalang and Chauca. And Chauca appears to be hurt. Looks like he got hit in the face during that collision. Let's take a look at the replay here. This was the
mouse in the house.
Move by Connor. Fadeaway jumper off one dribble, and then Jerick Ahanmisi getting that one, kissing it off the glass over John Apasible.
And this was the foul by Chauca, trying to go for the steal. Incidental contact to me. That's why it's only going to be called a regular foul.
That's right. Manalang approaching the halfway mark of the second quarter. Rey Suerte against Orquez. Foul on the floor. Orquez a little too aggressive and trying to stop Rey Suerte.
Again, another drive going to his right. He's got good feet. Itong si Rey Suerte. Very calculated yung mga decision ni Rey Suerte. Doesn't really use a lot of dribbling as Abanto with a nice play by UE. Misses one.
Gatorade hydration checkpoint of the game. Halfway done in the second quarter. Orquez, Camacho for three. Short. Rebounded by Connor. 3-on-3 on the other end. Connor got the step, denied up top by Lastimosa.
Forced that one on a 3-on-3 break.
Here's Anmisi to the corner. Lastimosa moving closer, driving, gliding, and getting the bounce and the bucket. Jerome Lastimosa giving Adamson the 4-point cushion.
Sounds cliche, as the Filipino says it. Nagkape pa sa ere.
And Jerome Lastimosa with a spectacular move on the other end. Let's see how UE will respond. They go to Apasible, who's gone scoreless here in the second. The save by Connor. Suerte.
Look at that, how he draws the foul from Camacho.
And we have to look at this again. Jerome Lastimosa, blue by Apasible, kiniwas sa dalawang players ng UE on his way to the hoop.
I don't even know what's better, the split before the hang or the hang and the finish. Take your pick. Still 2 points. Lastimosa, what a highlight.
And Suerte going to the line here. Jerome Lastimosa. So far here in the first half, he's got 4 points, shooting 2 out of 5 from the field. Suerte, on the other hand, has 6 across his name. Missing on the first free throw though. At yung kanina, balikan natin. That was a veteran move, the way he drew the foul against Simon Camacho.
Right. And you mentioned one of those one-and-done players dito, no, sa UAAP. From Cebu.
That's right. Hierro back in the ball game for Coach Franz. Ahanmisi using that Fermin screen. Fermin is free for 3. That is off to the left. Look at Hierro skying high for the rebound. No good. And then Christian Bernardo follows it up. 35-30 lead here for Adamson. The save going to the wrong guy. Bernardo picks it up. And this is a breakaway from the rookie, Joshua Hierro. Our PS Bankable assist of the game. Parang PS Bank personal loan na maaasahan. Apply online. No collateral. And that was off the forward pass earlier, coming from the Soaring Falcons. Jed Mendoza puts this one on the floor. Good find and set up job to Apasible.
And that's how you break the press. You just keep attacking, especially the middle part, and just hope that the defense makes a mistake. Opens up at Apasible. What a half for him.
So that breaks the dry spell for the University of the East. Ahanmisi to Lastimosa. Lastimosa. Hierro puts this one on the floor. Hierro erases the defender. No good. Anteporda pushing the other way. Sidestep. Great anticipation by Ahanmisi. And it's Lastimosa picking the ball up. Ahanmisi pushing it. Jerick to Bernardo off the glass and in. That's a foul and a finish. And a 2+1 bonus coming up for Christian Bernardo.
What a play on both ends by your leader, your senior on the floor in Jerick Anmisi. Getting the block and stopping the fast break on the other end. Leading the break and dropping it off to Bernardo for the 2+1 special coming up.
And Saldivar also in the ball game here. Christian Bernardo, usually part of the starting unit for the Adamson Soaring Falcons,
has just fell out of rotation this season so far, but only in our third game. So maybe he could find his way back into it. But obviously with the 2 fouls of Duwanga, when your number is called, you better be ready.
Correct. Duwanga hasn't been thrown back in by Coach Franz, as we see. Chet Mendoza scores on the reverse. Duwanga has been sitting on the bench for a while now. 21 remaining.
That's because they're up, and Coach Franz doesn't need to, because this group has provided the spark even after he went to the bench. What Coach Franz needs from is his presence in the second half.
That's right. Suerte missing. Mendoza missing as well. Could not take advantage on the second opportunity. Here's Anmisi. Anmisi steps into a three. He knocks it down again. Jerick Anmisi, his 4th three-pointer of the game. What a flex, kakaibang move.
Always tough to guard a trailing screen, especially if Jerick Anmisi is the one that has the rock.
Oh, Ray Suerte showing us the hang time, taking the contact, and he picks it up. Ray will take it himself again. A little out of control there as he runs into traffic, but ball staying with UE with a lot of time to work with. 18 seconds to be exact. So it's Jed Mendoza triggering this one in. Lobbing it up, knockout play, Ray Suerte backs it in.
Best communication on the screen. Anytime you give a good screen, which Ray Suerte did on the back pick, he's the one that got free. Terrific read between the inbounder and Ray Suerte.
First guy in double figures for UE, 11 points for Suerte. Anmisi, Lastimosa, blowing by Anteporda.
That's a foul.
The collision with Apacible. And Jerome heading to the line for a couple of shots. Here's the play designed by UE. Look at that love from Mendoza to Suerte.
Well, Suerte, after the back pick, was going to get 2 screens coming off on the side of the ball, maybe for a catch and shoot. But because Jerick Anmisi and Lastimosa, with their miscommunication, Ray Suerte just read the play, saw the gap, simple alley-oop.
And a quick bucket coming from the University of the East to trim the lead to 4 earlier. But Lastimosa nailing a free throw. 5 points, 4 rebounds for Jerome. 2 for 2. It's back to 6. Anteporda. Mendoza. Looking to reset. And they get it to Suerte at the right side. 40 seconds remaining.
Zone.
Suerte. Got Lastimosa to commit. Difficult shot though, taken by Suerte.
A good job though of cutting off the angle was Lastimosa right there, instead of allowing Suerte to go straight to the rim, which he has done pretty much most in this first half.
Lastimosa. About 9 seconds difference between the clocks. Lastimosa. 5 seconds to shoot. Three-pointer is off. Lastimosa trying to retrieve it, and ball staying with Adamson. We had 8.5 seconds remaining, so they get the last shot of the first half, Coach.
Substitution
right.
for the Soaring Falcons.
And almost went off of Adamson as 2 guys went for the basketball. Was Bernardo and Lastimosa, but ball will stay with them.
And Chauca inserted by Coach Franz in the last 8.5 seconds. Out of time to operate for Jerick Anmisi up against Mendoza. Step back jumper. Jerick, no good. And the heat from Mendoza is way off. And that's how we will end the first two quarters, first 20 minutes of play here inside the Big Dome in our third game here. Adamson coming alive in the second quarter and taking a 6-point lead going into the half.